Dear brothers and sisters, respected elders, and dearest Shaykh Imran Khan and Shaykh Yahya Ibrahim, I'd like to welcome you with the Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The topic for tonight's discussion is protection from Jinn and Shaytaan. Now, I'd like to begin tonight's event with the recitation of the Holy Quran by Qari Imran Khan. Before I invite Qari Imran Khan to the stage, I'll give just a brief biography of the Qari. Qari Imran Khan was born in Hyderabad, India in 1975. He studied at the University of Newfoundland. He has studied and worked alongside several of the world's most prominent reciters and scholars, including prominent reciters from Egypt, as well as the shuyukh from the holy cities of Mecca and Medina. Qari Imran Khan is presently based in Jeddah, where he has been for 18 years. He is actively involved spreading the knowledge of Tajweed, Quranic recitation, and Arabic. So, with that, I'd like to invite Qari Imran Khan to please come and warm our hearts with his recitation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الأمين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. It is indeed an honor and pleasure for me to take a couple of minutes to introduce my work before our respected Sheikh starts his main program. It is a great blessing for the Muslim Ummah that we have the Quran with us, and we have to realize that this book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has some special requirements, and among various requirements there are 5 basic rights that has to be clarified. Number 1 is to have faith in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 2 is to recite the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 3 is to understand. Number 4 is to act upon the teachings. Number 5 is to teach them to others. The type of work that I have been doing for the last 15 years or so is more focused towards the recitation aspect, helping anybody who has any issues with their voice, with the art of recitation of the Quran. Some people have difficulty in trying to produce a particular type of letter like ha or qa or al. So we've been actually visiting ENT specialists many times and come up with really modern technique on how and when to press a particular part of your body, and immediately you can get that. For example, if you just swallow like that, there's a small part that goes up and down. If you just press lightly with your thumb and press it very lightly and you say ah, ha, that's the exact place from where you'll get your ayn and ha. Similarly, rest of the rules have been designed in that way. And finally, we've also designed a program for the art of calling adhan. Many times, many brothers get a chance to call adhan, but they do not know how to make a beautiful adhan. So we've designed a course, and alhamdulillah, any of you who are interested, you can just Google my adhan workshop. You do not need to write anything else. Just type AZAN space workshop and you'll get 7 Google videos. And alhamdulillah, they are really in detail on how to learn adhan. So I'm going to just give you a very minor sample and close my talk. There are basically 2 classifications of adhan. One is from the Arabian Peninsula and one is from the area of Sham. In other words, from Syria, Jordan, Egypt, and all those areas. So the one from the Arabian Peninsula sounds something like this. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Mind you that this is only form 1. We have many different forms. And we come to now the Sham style. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I hope that this brief talk would have enlightened ourselves to have enough motivation that we should learn how to recite the Holy Quran the way it's supposed to be recited. And if you can just stay tuned, watch out for the flyers and the notice, inshallah, probably the week after or the next, and maybe coming back for a long discussion on the art of recitation of the Quran, tajweed, and other things, both at UTM, McMaster, and University of Toronto, inshallah. Jazakallah khair for your time, and I really thank UTM Student Association for giving me this honor and pleasure. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.